This is Anthony Gossett here. Tony Galloway in Baker, Montana. That's where I currently reside. I got a job, actually I'd say where I graduated. I graduated with the June Days class, the Ohio Center for Broadcasting in '08. And I got a job in Baker, Montana. Now, starting when I was in class, I was always that guy who said that I was going to be the guy who traveled. I wanted to travel far. And I didn't know why I wanted to travel far. I just knew I was going to travel far. Didn't really have a thought about the reason why. So I get this job out in Baker, Montana, which is on the very far east side of Montana. I'm talking the far, far east side, about 13 miles from North Dakota. And I finally realized now that the whole idea of moving away, it's not about moving away, going farther away. It's what I call in the industry the shortcut. Now sometimes a shortcut just means you take a shorter way to get somewhere, but it doesn't always mean that in that short period of time that you're not working the hardest you ever have. Now what I mean by taking a shortcut by living in Baker, Montana is basically I'm getting all the experience that someone 5 years at a radio station doesn't get because they may be running the board for sports games, or occasionally doing like an overnight shift, or maybe a couple hours a day, Friday through Sunday. Since I'm out here in this little radio station in Baker, Montana, I've been able to do a midday shift. Almost had mornings, but I'll stick with middays for now. At the very, very beginning of my career, which is a prime real estate as far as airtime goes, is middays. So to have that on my resume this early on, to get that, and say if I were to stay here in Columbus, or if maybe I was going to go to Pittsburgh or something like that, starting off, to get something like that would be very, very hard. I mean, it would take a massive amounts of work, and sometimes the massive amounts of work that went into that might be overlooked by something else. So by taking these long trips to these smaller training radio stations, you get experience that you can put on your resume. It's a resume builder. That's all it pretty much is to me. And I work the hardest I can for this short period of time to build on that resume, because it's not always going to be there. I mean, I'm not going to spend the rest of my life in Baker, Montana. I can't exactly make a career out there of that, but I can build a resume that starts a career